Hey, good morning everybody. Big Mike here, and I'm out in the shop. And you know, I've been painting lures for a couple months now. I'm alright. So I've been watching videos on this Vallejo color shift packs. There's a space dust, a moon dust, and a galaxy dust. In this pack, I primarily bought it for the electric blue violet and the green blue violet. And I saw another guy on YouTube, he took black spoons and painted this on there. So I actually only had white. So I did 2 light coats of opaque black, and then I did 2 solid coats of opaque black. Hit them with the hairdryer between coats, and hit them with a hairdryer after the last. And they've been sitting dormant for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so one thing I want to mention is one of the guys I saw on YouTube, he actually used the Vallejo airbrush flow improver. So I have that just in case. And also the bottles have a marble inside, or a steel ball rather. But I also have a bottle spinner. So they've been mixed up pretty good. So I'm going to actually start from right to left because, like I said, the blues are the ones I primarily want. The box said 10 to 15 pounds pressure. I actually have my regulator on 20 right now. I also want to say I do not have my exhaust fan on, so you could hear my voice. I couldn't find my DJI microphone, but I have a fan beside me. Put 3 drops in. Clean out my black. I could see the gold and pink just on the napkin. And this is rose gold. Sorry, red gold. Give a few squirts. Just a thin coat. Now to the naked eye, it looks green. And I'm just making small, even layers. Just a light mist. So that's full right there. We'll see how it looks on the white. And on the white, that red, that pink color comes through real good. So we'll let that sit. Clean my gun. I'll be right back. Next up is the old gold gray violet. Like I said, you can hear that stainless steel ball bearing, marble, whatever you want to call it. So I always put, every time I switch colors, even though I clean it, I put a drop or 2 to kind of push it through, just to get all the old out. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. And right now I'm not using any of the flow improver. I'm not running a reducer, and I'm running at 20 psi. So on white, the colors that are in the color you see comes through, but I can see some iridescent. One good coat. There we go. Like I said, that's the gray violet. So we'll let that sit, clean out my brush, be right back. So now we have the bright gold brown. And one of the ways I clean my brush is I'll rinse the cup, squirt some water in it, and do a backflow. I'll do that twice. And then I run a little dab of actual airbrush cleaner through, and then back it up with water again. It cleans it real good. I know everybody has their own method. That's how I started. That's how it works. So it works good for me, so we'll go with that. So on the napkin, that's just pure glitter. Once again, 4 drops, and it appears to be pretty thin, which is good. Move that out of the way. Really green to the untrained eye. I shouldn't say untrained eye. To the basic eye, it looks green. Moving it at angles, you can see the different color shift. On the white spoon, all you really see is a little bit of green glitter. And we'll finish out the cup. Good, heavy, thick coat. Be right back. So, as you can see, we're halfway through. This is the orange violet. This is first in the box. And that marble's not wanting to shake very good. Throw it back on the bottle spinner here. It's a little device. You put the tip in, it vibrates, shakes the paint around. For some reason, I can hear it in there, but it's very faint. And you may not be able to see it, but this stuff is thin. It is thin. Kind of a peachy color, and it looks kind of peachy, flesh tone. And I'm not blending with anything. I'm not putting a reducer. I'm not putting water. I'm just cleaning the gun, drying it out, and loading up paint. So here we go. Now, with that first light coat, man, I see a lot of violet in that. And I can see the orange, but there's definitely violet for sure. Do the white. And just like all the others, I'll show you, it matches the bottle. So, it's pretty crazy how in the bottle it's one color, but when you spray it on black, it's totally different color. So there, I guess you could call it orange. I would call it more of a peach. If you look at this transparent peach, no, take that back. That doesn't look nothing like it. Let's look at the neon orange I have. See, that's totally different too. So it's I know I got one that looks more like it, and that's what they call flesh. So it's a very unique color for sure. Anyway, let that dry. Give me a few. Okay, now the last two are for me the important one. I'm gonna go with the electric blue intense violet, and that one you can hear that marble in there real good. Now I'm probably going to say I'm getting overspray on these spoons. I'm probably getting a little bit. I'm in test mode. I'm not painting a lure. I wouldn't keep extra lures out on the table like this. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's definitely violet. And because I'm not running my exhaust fan, I actually can see glitter here in my filter. I don't know if it's viewable on the camera. Man, that looks great. On the white spoon. And I do want to mention I did clean the spoons on the back with alcohol. A couple of them I kind of just did a quick white on the inside. I was going to spray the inside with like a silver gray, but then I said no, I'll just do a whole nother deal on the back because the lures are curved. They're not concave, they're convex. So I just stayed with the back, and then it hit me spray the white. Good thick coat. There we go. That looks beautiful. I like it. All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, the final color. Violet, blue, green. Like I said, we're doing the Vallejo color shift. This is a 6 paint set. The set's called Space Dust. Four drops like all the others. Close her up. Here we go. Light coat. Now I think I got a splatter of the blue. I don't know if that's from this gun or from the other, but it's neither here nor there, just pointing it out. Oh man, that is gorgeous. On the white, all you see is a little bit of shimmer. Not even, I know I said glitter, that's just like a shimmer. Air dried a second. Nice heavy coat. And this stuff is thin and it shoots so good. Alright, let me clean out the gun and we'll do a quick review. Alright, we're back. Thanks for being patient, going through this. These have had about 5 minutes to sit. And we'll start from the right because that's how I sprayed them, so this will be the most dried. First up, red gold. A lot of green. I don't really see a little bit of red if you hold it at an angle. One thing I am going to do, I'm going to walk outside with these. It's not sunny, it's a cloudy day. So it's a day I would definitely be throwing a crankbait, top water bait, and that's what these paints are for. I don't really know if these would be soft plastic safe to paint on soft plastic swim baits. Sorry. Old gold, gray, violet. Once again, a lot of green. I see a little bit of purple, but we'll see how it looks outside. This is the brown gold, the bright brown gold. It definitely shows imperfections in the spoon. That may even be a small micro hair, I'm not sure. And like all the other ones, on the white, you see the color of the actual paint. This paint is pink. This one's purple. This paint's clear. And how they got brown out of a white paint, that's pretty remarkable. We'll put these right there. So now, coming over here, we have the orange violet. And now that it's dried, I can definitely see the orange in it. It's definitely have a purple shimmer. So I can follow the orange violet scheme. Second is the electric blue intense violet. And it's definitely got, if you look straight on, it's blue, and as the spoon cover curls, it's purple. And as you rotate it, you can see the purple. That's going to look great. And last, the reason why I bought this is the green, blue, violet, and of course the purple, and of course the blue violet. This one has the most colors in it. Straight on, it's green, and it looks like it has some blue highlights. And on the edges, it's purple, almost to black, very dark on the rim. Once again, when you roll it over, you see all the colors. If you elongate the spoon, it's blue, blue-green, violet to black. to my eye. The camera may not show it. That is incredible. This one spoon, this one color was worth the $20 to buy this set. I bought this set off Amazon for 20 bucks. I was going to get it at Hobby Lobby, but all they had was the moon dust, and the moon dust and the space dust is $20, and the galaxy dust is $25. I will be buying the galaxy dust here in the months to come, but I mean, I can't say it enough. These two colors, this is why I bought it right here. So let me gather everything up and we'll go outside and take a look. Alrighty, we're back outside, and like I said, very overcast, cloudy day. Outside on the hood of my blue truck, these colors pop. Even the ones that I thought was all green pop, and now I can see the true color. Starting with the red gold, right here in the front it's green, but it's definitely red gold or rose gold, as a very popular phone calls a color. Gold, gray, violet, still green right here. I don't see a lot of gold, except maybe right here in the very back. There may be some gold. And all you see is scratch here. I did not heat set these. I painted them, did my quick review, and brought them right outside. They're not heat set, they're not cured, they're not clear coat. It's just raw paint on a black spoon. Next up, brown gold. Sorry, bright gold brown. Green again. Definitely gold in the middle and brown on the tip. Green, blue, violet. Green on the handle of the spoon. Rolls into blue, violet, and black on the back. Incredible color. Electric blue, intense violet. That bottle is a perfect name. A little highlight of green, but you got your blue, fades into your purple to your black, and that label actually is exactly what that spoon appears to be. All the labels are pretty accurate. And then first in the box but last on my list is the orange violet. Outside I can see the orange for sure. There's purple here, and it goes to gold in the back. This one is very similar to the red gold without the green. So let's show you right here. Sorry about that. The red gold and the orange violet, very similar, except for there's no green. So that's the Vallejo. I don't really know how it's pronounced. I suck at English in high school, but that's their space dust. And there's the colors with the test spoons on the outside. I appreciate you watching. There's my doggy Aspen. You gonna say hey real quick? Say hello. And be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and keep an eye out for new videos coming soon. Thank you.